Looking at the February Mid-America, what are we seeing? How did the weather have an impact on it?
The monthly survey, that's for February, of the supply managers, the overall index was down slightly. And a lot of it has to do with the weather, and obviously the weather across the nation is having some impacts. Fully 1/3 of the businesses that we survey reported negative impacts, that's negative impacts on their sales for the month of February, came from the weather. So we're going to see that in the national numbers that come out tomorrow as well. We saw it in some of our other survey numbers that we did here at the Hyder College of Business at Creighton University in beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska.
How did the employment numbers look for the month?
The employment numbers were good. I mean, the numbers were in the growth range. We're seeing jobs added in manufacturing, particularly in durable goods. We're seeing jobs added in business services, and that's, of course, a real good thing. So the job gains we're going to see that continuing for the first half of 2014. We're going to see it spill over into the broader economy. Of course, agriculture, a little bit weaker there. Businesses tied to agriculture, not as strong. But some of those businesses, by selling internationally, are overcoming some of that. And by the way, our export number for the month of February is very strong. And that's, of course, good news, particularly for agriculture, particularly for manufacturing, and double that for manufacturing in agriculture or associated with agriculture. So it was a good month, all in all.
But we are seeing pressure on prices.
We recorded our inflation gauge, which tracks the prices of raw materials and supplies, highest level in 2 years. Now, still, I would say it's modest inflationary pressure at the wholesale level, but what does it mean for the consumer out there? What does it mean for businesses out there? What it's going to mean is the Federal Reserve is going to continue to taper. That means they're going to continue to remove some of the stimulus, about $10 billion per month, and that shows up in higher long-term interest rates. Short-term interest rates are going to remain low. Long-term interest rates, now we may see some fits and starts with that, up and down, but the trend is going to be upward in long-term interest rates, and that's pretty clear according to our survey and the national surveys as well.
Looking at inventories, though, we are seeing a certain amount of confidence, aren't we? We
are, Cindy. The inventory number was up. Business confidence was pretty strong. It was down a bit, but still close to 60. Now, of course, these indices span from 0 to 100. Anything above 50 is growth positive, and this 59.7 it was, almost 60. That's a good number, and that's bodes well for the economy going forward. Of course, because of that increasing confidence, and a lot of it comes from not seeing as many squabbles coming out of Washington, and of course we had a farm bill which was passed, and that bolstered or at least held up confidence well for the month. Now, speaking of the farm bill, we asked the businesses about how the recently passed farm bill would affect their businesses. About 10% indicated that there would be some positive impacts. About 6 to 7% indicated negative impacts. The vast majority of businesses, about 82%, indicated little or no impact from the farm bill. But that said, it did bolster, at least it held up confidence, and that's, of course, a good thing.
What else about the survey?
Well, I think the real number that came out and was very important in my judgment, again, to reemphasize the importance of exports. That number was good, one of the strongest numbers we've recorded in months. Imports remain strong, of course, because of buying from abroad. When your business is expanding here in the U.S., and that's a Mid-America region, then you're going to be buying from domestically, but buying from abroad. The imports are up. That's not a bad signal. That's a pretty good signal. All in all, I think if we get past this bad weather, and who knows when that ends. I have a tough enough time with the economy. Don't want to delve in the weather, but the weather is having some fairly significant impacts. We get some good weather, get some still competitive interest rates. This economy is going to continue to move forward, and it's going to move forward at a pace that's not what we want to see, but better than what could be what we saw several years ago. It's just continue to move along at a slow pace, probably in the neighborhood of 2 to 3%. We'd like, and that's nationally and the region. We need to see it double that, but we're not going to see that right now. But it's still positive.